Hey, welcome into my channel. My name is Firestorm Shan, and you have reached Phoenix Arc Tarot. And I'm just doing a quick check-in, today's daily vibe for the collective. No specific zodiac signs associated with this. This is something for everyone who's watching. We're going to be working with some numerology again today, and we're basing it off of today's number, and it is a 6. Today is January the 13th, 2026. However, time is fluid. There is no past, there is no future, there's only the now. So whatever the title of this message is, I don't know what it's going to be yet. We'll find out at the end. But the intentions are set to focus around the number 6. Now, what is the energy of number 6? Number 6s are a big, strong symbol of harmony, love, responsibility. Can include service. Our natural caregivers are included in that category. Protectors and empaths, those of us that are focused on family and nurturing relationships and home. Okay, this creates a nice support system and balance through a selfless devotion and a deep emotional connection to those around us and those that we care about. The challenge can arise from excessive self-sacrificing and or judgment. So it's, as with anything, there is a positive and a polarity and then a negative. There's dualities here to look at in life. So let's go ahead and see what messages Tarot wants to talk about today. Is this your story? I don't know. It could be. Leave me a comment in the messages, message me in the comment section below if you'd like. Don't forget to share your stories with me. I love to read them. And as always, thank you for plugging in your energy with me and liking and subscribing to the channel. Crossroads, 2 of Wands. Need to make some sort of decision. Okay. All right, here we go. We have the 4 of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Okay. This is an air sign feminine, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Typically they say it's a Libra, but it doesn't have to be. With the 4 of Cups. Okay. Somebody's saying, you know what, this is not for me, I'm over it. So this is where that maybe we're talking about a challenge. Someone's been self-sacrificing or they're judging. Now, if this is a Libra, they are the rulers of the 7th house, which has to do with legalities and partnerships. So there could be, you know, a little harsh conversation coming through about equal give and take in relationships, and somebody here is feeling over it. Her shirt says over it. And so there's another cup of love trying to come in and to give, but it's like, nope, I'm not receiving any more gifts, or I'm not receiving any more gifts because I'm over it. Why are you over it? What's the helping or hindering energies? What's going on here? What's the crossing energies? What's crossing you today? Death card. Dang, Scorpio energy. You want major change and transformation in your life. Major change and transformation. Some, you know, the Queen of Swords can be very cold. And, you know, like, this is harsh energy. I wasn't expecting this. Come on, what happened to the love and the light and the responsibility and the caregivers and the protectors? Well, hey, let's say this could be a protector. So say you're standing up for someone and you're tired of seeing them getting, you know, not getting what they deserve. You might be wanting to step in and to help navigate some closure here to help somebody else move on too, you know, take it as it resonates. But the situation here is something that's not for you needs to end, and I have it being driven by the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior, someone that's been going round and round and round and round and round again, and they're saying, you know, I don't know if I can continue up with this pace of going round and round and round because I've already built enough walls, I've already got enough bandages on my head, I've already went through enough hell and high water and back. Am I really going to continue to go forward with this? It's time for something to end. Okay, so I want to talk about how we are still in the energies of 2025, even though this is January 13th, 2026. We haven't officially entered the true timeline of 2026 yet, so we're not able to move forward into the year of the fire horse quite yet. We're still in the energy of the snake, which was Scorpio energy. major change and transformation is what the energies we're still in. We got a couple more months of this being plowed through. We've got a posse of planets, Mars, Venus, Mercury, and the Sun are all in Capricorn right now, which has to do with your careers. It has to do with your public image, your legacies, things like that. Okay, those are going through major reformation right now, or getting a major overhaul. Something could be changing in those areas. Now we are moving into Aquarius, and Aquarius is the house of your friends group, your socialites, your humanitarianism. And so you're going to have Mars, Venus, the god of planet of war, the planet of anger, the planet of, you know, fire, with the goddess of love, Venus, balancing out that masculine and feminine energy, you know, so that you know, that women are going to feel like that protector coming out of them because of the Mars energy that's heating things up. Okay. But if this is Aquarius, we could be getting a prediction for what's to come for February, because we have an air sign, and Pluto is in Aquarius right now too. Pluto takes 20 years to transit through each sign, and it just entered into Aquarius recently, within the last year. So lots of change and transformation in those areas of your friends groups, your social groups, humanitarians. It also has to do with AI, innovation, intellectual things, aliens, astrology, everything that's, you know, really out there. Okay, so that's, oh gosh darn it. We have the Magician just popped out of the deck here. I don't know why that came out. We're going to put it back in because I didn't ask a question, but I think they're getting to the point here where we're just trying to manifest a happy, healthy life with the Sun card and the Magician cards. I think that's what's to come after we allow the clearing. So that was just a little pop real quick. Just saying, you know, we're not focusing on the negative. We're focusing on harmony here. We're taking responsibility today. Okay, and so as an empath, you can become very self-sacrificing, or you could find yourself starting to judge other people because, you know, they're not doing what you think they should be doing, you know. What's in your headspace? Six of Wands. Six of Wands is a victory and success over drama. So you just want to rise above the drama. Something here that you're over it. You want the drama to end. Right now you've got fire energy. That's a lot of that Mars energy showing up here with the Pluto. You know, malefic planets. We're not even pulling on the beneficial planets. The malefic ones are the ones that are just speaking the loudest today. My goodness. I guess Venus is there just to help it not hurt so bad. You know, it hurts so good. Come on, baby, make it hurt so good. Sometimes love don't feel like it should. You make it hurt so good. John Mellencamp, right? What happened in the recent past? What happened in the recent past? Knight of Cups. Somebody offered you an apology, a cup of love. You know, this is where that responsibility of caring and nurturing are coming into play. So in the past, someone's maybe been coddled, I'm hearing, a little too much. You know, if mama's coddling somebody too much, then that's where you got to step into that masculine energy and, you know, teach through some tough love. What's the energies that are incoming for us? Five of Cups. Sadness, depression, guilt, shame, and remorse are the energies that are coming in. Okay, so some of us are going to see how, you know, we've been biting the hand that feeds us. We've been not giving equally to those that give to us. And so we could be seeing some mismatched relationships that are coming to a head at this time. Someone here could have a very high-minded, egotistical thought process too, because the Six of Wands can mean ego. It depends on the cards around it, and you do have a lot of challenging cards around this. So this is why the Death card is here, is like something has to give, something has to stop. Something has to create balance. Okay? What's the situation here? The Magician came back out again. Emperor. That's Aries time. So we're talking about getting through January, getting through February, and then we have an eclipse at the end of February. Boom. Major shifts. Things will fall off. about that time. And so March is going to look very different. March and April will look very different. Things are going to calm down this summer quite a bit. But right now, there's a lot of shifting and moving at the tectonic plates in the earth realm, a lot of pressure. But the Magician is the situation, the circumstance, you know, manifesting or in manifestation modes. What are we manifesting? That's your major arcana. Gemini, Scorpio again, and Virgo energy. How are we being seen, collective? Wherever we're reading for, those of us that are watching, how are we being seen? We are being seen like we are in a mental prison, some sort of torturous hell. We can't see our safe self. Some of us have peed our pants. I know that's a terrible thing to say, but look at it. Scared shitless. Why are we so scared of? That's more walls. Let's look at this. These are mental walls, and these are physical walls. Like, these are fighting words, but these are like, I'm not talking to you. Look at this. They both have blinders. She's got blinds on his eyes, and she's got blinds on her forehead. Third eyes. It's how you're perceiving things. Something about your perception needs to change. This is a difficult message, you know, because we're feeling stuck. The Eight of Swords is a lower octave of the Devil card. It's not, you know, it's not full octave, 100% pure burning alcohol of Capricorn energy of obsession, but it's pretty close. What is the challenge here? Justice is the challenge. Doing the right thing and remaining balanced. Okay, we talked about Libra energy. Equal give and take in relationships. It's got to happen, and it's been a challenge for a while for whoever we're reading for. Balancing out the situation. What's the outcome? How does this turn out? I hope it turns out well. Let's see. How does this turn out for us? You know, and if we are doing our best to put an end to these unequal give and takes. Yeah, there's a little bit of sadness coming in, but you know, how it ends is that you're just going to find yourself holding back. Four of Pentacles. No longer giving financially, no longer giving emotionally, no longer giving of time or energy. No more, this is more of this is not equal give and take. It doesn't end equally and givenly. This is like 60-40. Somebody's getting 40% and somebody's getting 60% here. You know, if you're dealing with illegality, that number might be significant, 40-60. It's interesting, and this is probably going to be just for me, and then I'm going to close the reading. I work in sales, and we're always having to work with that bottom line profit margin. And it seems like it used to be a day when it would be 50-50. You could just, whatever you retailed something for, you could just mark it up double. Now that you've got all these extra fees coming in with credit card companies, all these extra marketing things that are required, and all these extra expenses put onto small businesses, your profit margins are no longer 50-50. They're getting down to 35-40%. So somebody here is getting 60% and you're only making 40. So you could be looking at a business proposal and saying, you know what, there's got to be another way of doing business. Something here has got to end. This is no longer for you. You know, we've got to make at least a minimum of 40%, and it looks like you will. But the challenge here is to bring it to 60-60 or 50-50, where, you know, it's more equal give and take in the business transaction. If it's not a business transaction, it's relationship. You know, who does all the chores around the house? Do you take out the trash, take out the paper in the trash? Is somebody helping support on child support? Is somebody not pulling their weight at work, a coworker? You know, that's the energies here that are coming forward for us. There is a need to bring balance. And I feel like the outcome of the reading is the saying that the only way to bring balance to this situation at this current time is for you to hold back. You have 44 here. It's not for you. So what's not for you is not for you. Hold back. And this will create some sort of tension. It will force the hand of justice to move. Give it some time, though. 2-3 months, 90 days. This is today's energy. These might be things that you are dealing with today, or you will be over the next 90 days. those are the messages that I have for you, my collective friends and family. I hope these messages are helpful. And I think that I will close now. If you need to book a personal reading with me, my rates are in the description box. If you ask, I will do a 3-question short-term reading, really quick $25 reading for you to get some important questions. I could answer those questions in, 5 minutes or less, probably, so just reach out. All right, thanks, y'all. Talk to you soon. Bye.